Spartans, I'm your host Elahiny Portillo and this is the Spartan Times. Last year, your fellow Spartans won first place in the Zombie Film Festival. And thanks to Luis, he got the inside scoop on what went on behind the scenes.
Hey Spartans, that was a clip from Rectify, an award-winning movie from last year's Horror Fest. For those of you who don't know, Horror Fest is a student film festival that happens every year around Halloween, where schools compete for film supremacy. And we took the prize. With this year's Horror Fest coming, I went out to ask last year's winners what their expectations are for this year's festival.
So last year we went to Zombie Fest, we showed up, we were hearing all the different sub-awards heard and we didn't hear our name at all. And that made me really nervous because I was like, we're not gonna win anything, that sucks. We tried really hard, but hopefully next year we'll do good. And we heard our name called for the overall prize and winning the whole thing, and it was such an honor to win Zombie Fest for our first actual year doing it, putting in a lot of effort.
It felt really amazing, to be honest. We worked very hard on our film and we tried our best and we knew that we made quality work.
It was definitely a mix of emotions. I was shocked and excited just because this was our first year participating in a festival like this. So to just win on the first year that we ever participate was just amazing.
It felt really good to come in first place last year because we worked really hard on the movie, and knowing that we won first place and knowing that everyone else liked the film too, it was a pretty good feeling.
It was an experience that is not really, how do you say, everybody gets to experience, I guess you could say. And to have, especially with the outcome that was coming, it felt like we weren't going to win, and once we got first place, it was just like an overflow of joy, I guess.
It was something very unexpected that we all were like, oh my god, did this just happen? But we all felt really happy at the end.
My expectations for the film are pretty high. It is put in good hands. I believe that they will do an amazing job and hopefully win us another win.
So I think that because this is our second year now, we do have more knowledge as to what the other schools are capable of. So that really just pushes us and motivates us to do better because we know what everyone else is capable of.
It's really fun. We're trying to work out, think outside the box and just work as hard as we did last year so we can get that second win in a row,
Last year we learned that our plot is really important. So we're focusing on our plot and making sure that it's a complete story that we love and we think that will be not cheesy, but interesting and not too much for us to film. So we're gonna focus on our plot and we're gonna add a lot of After Effects that's gonna help us go above and beyond in our film.
You have to think you're the best in order to be the best, and so we're gonna attack it and we're gonna act like we're gonna operate under the belief that we are the best AV production school, and we are. We're gonna go through all the steps that are necessary, pre-production right now, which is what we're doing, and we're gonna make the best quality work that we can and attack it like we're number one.
If you're gonna pursue a career in directing or anywhere in the film industry, you need to make sure that you give yourself certain qualities that will separate yourself from other people so you stand out and they will want you and they'll come after you for that job. So make sure you have complete plot stories when you create any film. Make sure you take initiative if you're gonna direct. Be loud and stand by your word. Don't let anybody push you around. And be confident in yourself.
Follow your dreams, I guess. Don't ever let anybody tell you that you can't do it. If you feel like you can, you should at least try. And if you fail, just do it again.
Once you start something, see it through all the way. No idea is dumb or too crazy. Always believe in yourself. Have a winner's mentality. Wake up every single morning if that's really something that you want to do. Think that you're the best. Try your best. Try your hardest. Never give up and put in hard work.
There you have it, Spartans. Our individual production team is working really hard to maintain and beat our film from last year at this year's film festival. For more information, please speak to Mr. Mejia in room L204. And make sure to leave some suggestions at our Twitter, @_MakeItDigital. I've been Luis with the Spartan Times. Back to you at the studio.
Thank you, Louise. Don't forget to check out our new film, Pretty Girl, now available on our YouTube channel. Looking for something fun to do after school? Check out Magic the Gathering Club with Mr. Goulet on Thursdays and Fridays. That looks like a lot of fun. Anyone interested should stop by and talk to Mr. Goulet. Not only is football season back for us Spartans, but NFL has made its return as well. Let's take a look and see who's excited for the season.
What's up, guys? It's Gabe here. The NFL season's back, and I sure am excited. Let's go around the school and ask how everyone feels about this upcoming season.
Yes, I'm very excited for the NFL season. I'm ready to see my team play. I know they're going to do good.
Yeah, I'm excited. The reason I'm excited is because Sundays won't be boring no more. You know, you have something to watch.
Am I excited for the NFL season? Nah, not really. I don't really watch football.
The NFL season starting. We asked the students what their favorite NFL team was and who they predicted winning the Super Bowl.
My favorite team would have to be the New York Giants, and I feel like they're going to win the Super Bowl this year.
My favorite NFL team is the Pittsburgh Steelers, and I love it because, like, ever since I was little, like, me and my cousin used to watch the games and stuff. The Steelers.
My favorite NFL team will have to be the Washington Redskins. I believe they're the first team I saw on TV, and I was pretty intrigued, and I've liked them ever since. The Redskins, man, you already know. They're going to win the Super Bowl all the way.
Well, there you have it, Spartans. This is Gabe, signing off. Back to the studio.
Thanks, Gabriel. We're already halfway through the season, so make sure to be cheering your favorite team on. Halloween just passed, but it doesn't mean we can't end this episode on a spooky note. Here's Diego with some information about the underground bus.
The underground bus, the infamous story of a father who lost his daughter. He kidnapped many other girls in an attempt to recreate what he had lost. Some say it's a legend and that it never happened. Some say that the bus is hidden for reasons unknown.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, on today's episode of El Paso Mysteries, we are going to debunk the mystery of the underground bus. I'm your host, Diego Rodarte, and welcome to El Paso Mysteries.
Crazy. Someone actually built an underground tunnel for a bus. I mean, it's crazy. It's here, you know. It's actually here. You good? Nope. Hold up. I'm trying to find a way down. How'd you get?
A popular video appearing on the El Paso 411 website shows two men entering the bus and exploring what's inside of it. Reaching a whopping 21,000 views, it's definitely a story, and a mysterious one at best, in the El Paso area. I went to go visit my friend who was the creator of the video, and I wanted to know what he felt on his journey to the bus, and what are the risks he took while he was on it.
At first I was like, I don't think it's real. Like, I've heard stories about it, but then again, like, who can't make up stories, right? If anybody can make up a story. So I was like, so I looked it up and I was like, okay, well, maybe this is real. I was going down like articles or whatever, and it would like direct me to like SISD pages and all that, like with the school bus routes. And I was like, nah, this isn't what I'm looking for. So like I went like all the way back to like an article from 2008, I think, or something like that. And I found the coordinates, and I was like, I was with my bro I was in the passenger seat, and he's like, where do we go? And I was like, dude, I just found out there's like this place, underground or whatever, this underground bus, and there's like a legend to it or whatever. He's like, nah, I don't think that's real. So we both like kind of didn't think it was real. We got there and it looked like deserted. It didn't look like anything was there. There was just like poles from the house that burned down. There was those poles just like hanging there. But I mean, we got there and the place looked deserted. It didn't look like there was anything underground or whatever until we like started walking around, and I see like a patch of cement, and there's like a rectangle cut out. And I called my friend over, and like we both like looked down, and sure enough, there was a bus underground. Like, I don't know, man. It was really cold, to be honest with you. It was really cold down there, and it was like the beginnings of September, September, like it is right now. I mean, pretty much it was like cold down there. It was like really dark. You got like a weird vibe, like if someone was always watching you. I feel like, I don't know, it felt weird. It felt like I left and I was like down for the rest of the day. I didn't have energy the rest of the day.
So would you say it definitely has a haunted feel to it?
Yeah, I'd definitely say that.
Because I was glad to go get my friend's help for this video. I did want to know exactly what is the thoughts on people with this underground bus. So I contacted the Paso del Norte Paranormal Society to see what their thoughts were on this bus.
The only information I really have about the haunted bus, the very bus is over in Far East El Paso, is that it was buried to be used as a meth lab or for drug use, drug cooking, things like that. It wasn't for any kids that were kidnapped or anything like that. There was a story in El Chila back in the 70s about a guy who did kidnap a bus full of kids. And he did hold them for ransom, but they were discovered and rescued. This bus has absolutely nothing, no correlation whatsoever with that. The only information I know is that it was used, as I said, as a lab for a drug paraphernalia.
Well, guys, if you do plan on going to the underground bus, you must take a few precautions as well, because it is a very dangerous and nasty place, and I do not recommend you go there. But if you do plan on going there, you should take the following things with you. First off, if you plan on going, you must take a really thick pair of pants with you. It's really ashy and very sharp down there, so if you get anything cut on your legs or anything, then it's probably a bad thing. So, take your precautions, wear a thick pair of pants. Also, if you're going down there, I do recommend you take a very long sleeve shirt, a shirt you really don't care about. I do care about this shirt, but it's just an example. But if you guys really, really want to go down there, long sleeve shirt, really thick as well. And if you need to, and I do recommend it, take some gloves and a flashlight. It's very dark down there and depends on what time of day you're going. I recommend you do go in the day. If you go in the night, I don't suggest it because there are chances you will see cults or snakes or whatever. So take those precautions, guys, if you do plan on going.
like fun, but very suspicious, so be careful out there. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to check out our YouTube channel and our Twitter @_makeitdigital. I'm Elahiny, and this has been the Spartan Times. Bye!